or collusion. In fact, I was waiting, Chair, you saw me take my pen, and I've been waiting. I just wanted to hear so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so is involved, and is depriving Kenyans of their rightful asset. You know, the Ndindi has come, gone round. I want to request Honorable Ndindi that on that second limb, and I can tell you, you know Peter Kaluma as you do other members of this committee, if you were to point to us that there is some conspiracy, some corrupt practice around this matter, Honorable Ndindi, I can tell you, we would adjourn all the other hearings and this committee will make a decision on my intervention. And you know me. So I would still request and ask very humbly, my brother, having come forth, the generalities you have spoken here, you could speak on the floor. Give us the details of these people you indicate you will give. The better if the media is there. But if you need in camera, please stay on. But I return my ask to the chair to allow you to sit through. You are entitled with the permission of the committee, as a friend of the committee. Chair, valuation has been a matter disturbing us a lot. And I agree with Honorable Ndindi, we are not sitting here just as parliament. We are sitting here representing Kenyans in the sale of their assets, which if we were not sitting as representatives here, Kenyans would have been met elsewhere, and they would have raised issues. And by the way, we've been raising these issues. When we raised the issue of valuation, they told us there is something called market price. And we were told if you go to the stock market now, and SAFARICOM shares are listed there, you will get between 28, 29. We were told there is something called PE ratio, which I see you repeating here. And you were taken through these calculations. The price earning ratio. I'm not an economist, I'm a lawyer. But we were taken through the details. We were told about intrinsic value. And if you've been following proceedings, I've been speaking to what SAFARICOM is in our telecom space, in our mobile money transfer space, and in our image and heritage as a country wherever you go across the world. I thought when you mentioned you are coming to guide us on valuation, you know, you would leave us here with a model of computation complete with how we arrive at a figure which we can tell Kenyans as representatives, this is the fair value. You know, Chair, we are at a position no better than where we were before Honorable Ndindi Nyoro came. And these are questions we've been asking. So Honorable Ndindi, could you, beyond what you've said, using all these methods, by way of arithmetics, you know, demonstrate to us how we can come to a better share value so that we determine this issue and we make a determination together with you, which we will present to you to approve or not. Beyond the fact that you are saying, if we went for competition, we would yield better. We've raised the issue of competition and Kenyans have been seeing. Now, beyond the issue of competition, please let us know your justification for saying that Kenya going beyond the price in the market of 28, 29 to 34 still is an undervaluation. And if so, still in your view, give us what would be the right valuation with a clear pathway to it so that we can pursue it. Number 3, Chair, I'm a lawyer, I'm not a finance guy. Honorable Ndindi is speaking to the matter of valuation of a company. What we are dealing with here is valuation of shares, not a company. I know the value of the company may be one consideration you take to your intrinsic value, which I've requested you to compute. But I think we need to understand that the only benefit you get from shares are dividends as and when they're declared. Share in company law, companies are what we call persona jurídica, juridical persons. You don't own the assets of the company. You don't own the company. You own shares and you trade in those shares and you derive benefits by way of dividends. Full stop. So let us be clear that we are not valuing, SAFARICOM. We are valuing shares in SAFARICOM. And so it is away from the company and, Honorable Chair, the assets. But Ndindi, I need you to share with us on something. When we enacted the Companies Act in the 11th Parliament, you were not yet with us. I was at the center of it. We had a section 975, subsection 2B, in which we said any foreign company in Kenya to be registered here had to let go at least 30% shareholding. Was it to the government or to the local people? There had to be that percentage. Out of the idea that we needed to attract foreign investment in 2016, you remember? An amendment was brought, and when that amendment was brought, we deleted that provision. Now leaving these shares open to everybody. If I were to eat your mind,